Welcome back to video number 3 of Superpowers for Parents. Before we jump into superpower number 3, I want to recall back to video number 1. You remember when I mentioned that developing your superpowers is a little like training for a marathon? Well, a true story from a mentor of mine by the name of Darren Hardy. I've always remembered this for years now. And there was a woman who worked in his office who had recently had a baby and was struggling and complaining about not being able to take off the baby weight and not having the energy she once had. And the conversation she had with Darren about this resulted in his recommendation that she, just for the next couple of weeks, go ahead and take the stairs to and from the office instead of the elevator and walk around the block a couple of times before getting to work. And she agreed to do this for the next couple of weeks and see how it went. And came back to him after that couple of weeks and said, this is feeling really good. I think I'm going to go ahead and expand that out a little bit, maybe start walking every morning. Excuse me. And getting a little more fitness going on there. And long story short, there were 3 or 4 iterations of upgrading her activity and getting more and more inspired to get more into shape and get that physical fitness going. A year later, she was to the degree and to the point where she was able to run a full marathon. That was not her goal initially. She did not have any desire to even run a marathon at that point, but it turned into a momentum and enough building blocks came together that she went for it and was able to do that, and not only take care of the baby weight, but far greater physical fitness than she had ever been able to achieve in her life. And so what a wonderful metaphor and example of what it's like developing our superpowers, because the compound effect is real. And the more we're able to master the fundamentals, master the basics, the more we can add to our capability and our capacity to achieve and discover far beyond what we thought we were ever capable of. And that's really what gets me excited about this process, and little bite-sized pieces we can carve out of every day and build on those to where 90 days, 6 months, a year down the road, we can look back and really be blown away by what we have accomplished, what we have discovered, what we now know we are capable of. So along with that story, superpower number 3 is getting outside and connecting with nature every single day. Whether it's sunny, rainy, sleet, snow, whatever's going on, we can handle it. And really spending a minimum of 15 minutes, 20 to 30 is definitely optimal, but spending at least 15 minutes really connecting with nature and appreciating the beauty and the majesty of what has been given to us, and really dive into that experience. Leave everything else behind. Give yourself that sacred, safe space of just getting into the moment of appreciation and acknowledgement of beauty. Everything else will wait. It'll be there when you get back. But I highly recommend scheduling it into your day for the same time every day, and that can be walking around the block a few times in your neighborhood. That can be getting to a park. That can be going on a hike. Extra bonus points if you're making it to the beach. But really enjoy that time and tap in. In later materials, we will get into some more advanced practices and superpower development for what you can be doing with that time that will be extremely empowering, and all sorts of modalities that can and will enhance life and what you can do with that time. So look forward to connecting with you again in the very near future, and please enjoy these new superpowers. Take care.